a night of very little and very broken sleep again, where at times I struggled to breathe. Obviously the shrinks and their mates, the rest of the powers that be, would have decided on that. What possible reasons? Could be that I pointed out one of their methods last night. Could be that I even dared to mention state-sponsored intimidation and violence. Could be anything. Could be anything. You know, I did think, should I say that something like state-sponsored intimidation and violence? You know, if it's got to the stage where I'm being stopped from breathing and being given the drugs to try and give me frighteners and so on and so forth, that you could pull off with anyone, then, you know, should I mention that in this video? And then I thought, well, no, if that is going on, then you know, it does bear saying. Even though if they are pulling that off, then my guess is that they've pretty much got everyone in their pocket, sort of thing. And that's just the way it is. You know, that is the way it is. Yeah, I did think about, and well, stuff's been going on this morning. It's just like, again, it's just like, you know, it's just like nothing. It's nothing much at all. I did notice a young fella working here tonight, and I thought, well, he's what's his game, sort of thing. You know, so me saying that all this is, what goes on here is perfectly okay, and that I have a really chilled out attitude to it, or they may just transfer it to out there and in the corridor and so on and so forth, who knows. But like I say, all this is okay with me, the vast majority of the time. I did think of that lad who over my food tried to be all intimidatory. To be charitable to the guy, he did put on a really good performance. He really did do a good job. He really came across as intimidating. You know, violence may come off the back of it. I don't know. Dare I say it's state-sponsored violence in cahoots with the streets and everyone else. But that got me thinking in another way as well about what he was doing, and that is quite a few times the shrinks and their mates will try and show me things about this is what you are or have been like, right? They've pulled that stuff many times. It's never really been accurate, but anyway, that could be the situation with this guy. That I was this intimidating character at times and so on and so forth. And people did down the years, I recall now one person saying that she was frightened by me whenever the subject was brought onto taken onto a psychiatric ward. Don't know how accurate that was, whether she was put up to saying that, chances are she was, or not. But yeah, it's like I remember saying, well, do you know how intimidating you people are? Because basically they've got all the power, which is what they've got now, despite the fact of them like saying things like me being this dictator and so on and so forth, like I mentioned before. So yeah, I thought, well, if they're using that guy to try and show me what I've been like, well, point one is it doesn't really stand up to scrutiny, does it? And point, not least, and it really links in, the 2 points are really pretty much the same. It doesn't really link in with the fact that I was the amalgam and doped up to behave in certain ways. Now we know the different types of drug-ins that the shrinks and their mates in the powers that be have used down the years for different psychological states, psychological and emotional states, to bring about certain forms of behaviour. Now, outside of that 25 years, there is an instance during the 4 years that this I don't even want to refer to her. This woman would have been more than happy to have gone on about. But I've mentioned that in the past when me and my mum had a set team that we were put on a bit of a show. But yeah, another thing is, it sort of taps in, and I will cover this, sort of taps into this idea of a Muslim, of this Muslim thing, this idea of Muslims, that ultimately I'm the one doing all this, and I'm doing it all to myself. Again, it's great, it's a great whitewash for the architects and everyone else who's ever pulled stunts down the years. Yeah, it's bullshit. That is bullshit. You know, tie in the pharmaceutical trickery and this is crucial for it as well, for stuff like that. The intense levels, the amazing levels of paranoia with psychiatrists that I see so often. You know, it's breathtaking. It's breathtaking, but chances are people watching this in this era are being given enough, are being persuaded enough without me being able to scrutinise them, so that they are able to effectively put across a particular version of events. That would explain why there can be state-sponsored intimidation and violence. That would explain why I couldn't be deprived of the ability to breathe when I go to bed. That would explain me struggling to get enough sleep. That would explain me being in a nut house when chances are, it looks to me at least, that like I'm the only one here who isn't a nut house. But these are the powers I've got, like I keep saying. But yeah, I mean, with that Muslim thing, those are the two key elements. The drug-ins and the shrinks and the powers that be's paranoia driving the show. I can really trace that all the way back to the architects. So it's, again, like with the DJ, I was never the DJ. I've never been the Muslim. Well, there might have been times when the amalgam behaved in ways like that. Me, no. Who do that to themselves? But like I said, it's good for the architects and a whole load of others. So yeah, I just thought I'd get that out there. This didn't need to be a long video. It's getting daylight. It's nearly here, and it is not just nearly approaching 7:15 in the morning, and daylight's nearly here. It's great, isn't it? Soon, before long, before we know it, spring. Can't wait.